All right, everyone, welcome into another randomizer race here in DWR land, and we have a quad race for you guys: Angel FM versus Beta Kappa Omega, and dk9146 versus Thilotilo. It is round 2 for both of them, so this is going to be a humongous race. Joining me here in the booth is Billick. Billick, good evening to you, and how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and this is going to be a good race. We've got 4 of the top runners in all of DragonWare Randomizer, and we've got Angel leading Beta 1 game to none, and Thilo up on DK 1 game to none as well. So two of our racers are in a must-win situation tonight.
Indeed, and you know, this is where it makes for real good stuff. These guys are going to be all over the place, and hopefully they have better runs than some of their last ones were. I know the Angel Beta race was pretty rough, but the DK Tilo race was an entertaining race to say the least. So here we go. These guys are going to be kicking off here very shortly. I expect a lot of stuff. Of course, DK, you know, and as you said, all these guys are top runners. These guys are going to be interesting to watch how we get in here, and you know, I expect a lot from both these races.
Yeah, and the 2 seeds that they played in game 1 were just polar opposite of each other. Like I said, DK and Thilo extremely fast seed, with Thilo, I believe, having the fastest time in the entire tournament, winning game 1, and then Angel in a slog over Beta in a seed that took nearly 2 hours to finish. So we'll see if this is a little more friendly than that one, or if it's closer to the one that Angel and Beta had.
Well, either way, either one is going to make an amazing bit into for our chat here into the last bits of this tournament. And here we go. Our racers are off and running.
We've got a 5 strength start, was a little bit low, but our racers do have the hurt spell, which is going to help out against some of these early game enemies.
As well as a torch, some wings, and our last item, obviously the key. So not too terrible, a little bit of extra damage without having to cast some magic. Or no, we get to keep the key because the wings start. So there you go, keys start right off the get-go.
Yeah, runners are going to use that wings trick. You can save your key by using the wings to transport yourself outside of the castle and avoid having to use that key and hang on to it. So we'll see how our runners use that key going forward.
It should be entertaining. Of course, 22 HP, a little on the low side, but 11 magic gives you a good couple of hurt spells right off the get-go. And we should see, there it is, DK with the first level, 9 power, 2 speed, 3 HP, and 19 magic and stop spell. That is a big jump in magic right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of hurt cast.
And DK nailing another Scorpion is going to pull level 3. Level 3 is going to give him 8 more power, 4 speed, 5 HP, 7 magic, and radiant, and heal more. So there we go. We've got heal to go with our low HP here.
And Angel and Beta also to level 3. Thilo is still looking for enemies to fight here. It looks like he's doing a little bit of exploration, though. He's at level 2 right now. Gonna get a Poltergeist, which are the worst enemy in the game, objectively.
Yes, sir, but the hurt spell is going to help him out a little bit as long as he can get this last one off. Going to hurl a torch at him, and he's going to get the 9 for the kill, so that should bring him up to level 3 with the rest of the group.
DK hitting level 4, as has Beta. Angel looking to get level 4 as well.
And chat showing 4, 5, 6, 8 for level 4. And DK taking a death there in the swamp. He's going to get a quick recharge and back at it. So there's Angel at level 4. And now we've got Thilo at level 4. So it looks like everybody is quickly staying in stride with each other here.
Yeah, I noticed Beta found a Metal Scorpion. That might be an enemy he's looking to grind on in these early levels. That's an enemy you can take down with 1 or 2 hurt casts. So if he can find that zone, that might be a early advantage for him.
Yeah, and Thilo has found Tablet Cave, so let's see what the ancestors have decided to leave Thilo here today. And I see Angel or Beta is starting to do some of that exploration and looking in the right direction here. The chest there is gold, so we've got some money, and Thilo also saw a town there as well.
Yeah, so this is a little bit of extra effort here to get that gold, but seeing the town, that may end up paying off for him. We'll see if how that works out for him.
Yeah, he is down to 1 HP, or 2 HP and 1 magic point. So, and with the strength where it's at, he's able to one swing the red slime there. So he might get in this town pretty easily, and it is Rimeldar, so it wouldn't matter on keys anyway.
He's going to go ahead and buy keys here since they're cheaper than they are in the castle, so he'll be able to fill up on keys.
Indeed, and chat show on level 5 was 71001 and return. The Spectre there, just trying to give Beta some issues, but the heal more is always helpful this early in the game. And there's the fun police before we even get out the gate.
We got the heal more at level 5 along with the hurt, so fairly friendly start here. Thilo
And more
gold out of that
Thilo,
chest.
That's always tasty, so let's see what we got in the armor shop here. Thilo going for that half plate, a pretty decent assortment of stuff there. Broadsword was there, full plate is there, or half plate was there, and I believe magic was there as well, so not a bad armory.
Thilo gonna grab some more gold out of this chest as it resets as he leaves the town.
Yeah, 2 more keys. It's another shot for some gold. Grab some more keys, pop in there. Easy broadsword as well.
Yeah, he's gonna do a mini grind here to get that broadsword. Yeah, kind of like this play. We'll see how that. This could work out pretty well for him if we don't get the hurt more spell very soon. He is losing a little bit of time here, but this could pay off for him. He can catch up very quickly with that broadsword.
And Angel FM checking the cellar found some gold in the cellar, so we do have gold down below. And now we're going to check the armor or the treasury here, and let's see what we have inside. We've got a fighter's ring. We've got some wings. We have an herb, and that guard is absolutely saying this chest is mine and gets off. Here we go for number 4. And there's the token, so that is 1 piece of homework done for Angel FM.
Yeah, and that gold in the basement could be a potential goal grind if our runners want it. So we'll see if anybody goes for that goal grind at some point.
Much agreed there. So it was nice for Thilo thought there, but apparently he got taken out before he could gold grind there. But he is about to find out that there is gold here in the castle. Everybody's gathering up the little bits here, and the Warlock with the DL2, not nice, going to send Angel FM home. But here goes Thilo into the basement. He's going to see all that. So yeah, now Angel FM going right back to that grind spot he found. He found a pretty good spot, and Beta found a really good spot with skeletons. Is able to grind up some good stuff. He's already got level 6. I did not see what 6 was, but you know, it was a good grind spot. I'm not gonna lie, skeletons every other step or so. RG given there 1 at 0, 1 and 12. And Angel pulling said level as well. So Thilo is the only one to have found the town, but DK has found Sharlock and another cave here, so we should see this shortly. And it is Grave. However, Grave is not nice.
Yeah, the fun police patrolling the top floor of Grave, so that is a dangerous place. But potentially an advantage if somebody can get the chest there.
Yeah, that's almost one of those top 3, and nah, I'm good. And now Angel FM finding the gold cave over here, about to find Rimmildar as well. And Beta has found Girinham, so let's see what we have in the weapon shop here. Girinham. Flame Sword and Silver Shield, so if the gold grind does activate, hopefully this isn't too far from the castle and is an easy walk. But we'll find out at least what's behind Girinham, as well as the 3 chests just before the underside of Girinham.
Metal Slime battle here for Thilo, looking to get that big XP boost. And he's going to take it down. You got Harp on Beta's side in Girinham. But Thilo making up ground really quickly there by getting that Metal Slime, so he has erased that XP deficit that he had from spending time in Rimmildar.
And of course, Beta finding the harp in the back of Girinham also finds the Music Man, so didn't have to travel far. And of course, chat notating that Angel FM, just short of Rimmildar, got knocked back to the castle, but we should see a entrance into Rimmildar this time. But DK is now back out there. He's at level 7. Was able to pick up some decent stats. It looks like 62 magic points now. So a huge magic jump from 6 to 7. However, Billick, you know what I see is lacking significantly so far in this race?
What's that?
That stat that just happens to be just a number. We are at level 7 on DK, and he has 22 or 29 agility. I think it's 22 though. That's rough. Rough going at level 7.
Yeah, that's a little bit low, but at this point they're mostly fighting things, so at least so far it's probably not going to hurt them that much.
True, but if it starts to get points later where we are finding red dragons, it's going to be real rough. And DK, the Droll Magi with DL2, finds the Twin City area there, but is not able to get down. So DK is the only one to find that, so he should be able to get back over there pretty quickly, find out what those 2 towns were. Meanwhile, Angel FM back at the castle as well. The Droll Magi is just not playing around tonight. He is given the business.
Yeah, that's normally an enemy you're going to look for mid-game, but when it has that DL2 breath like it does, that makes it really dangerous, and maybe they're probably going to want to avoid unless they can one-shot it.
Well, we've got Beta now finding Charlotte Castle there, and coming around to find more than likely Gearnham just south. Angel FM looks like he went and graved, found the red dragon as well, so that's going to send him packing back to the house. But DK has Cole, and 4 steps south of the path we have the armor. So DK now has armor in his possession.
That's a big find there for DK. He'll be able to walk through swamp without taking any damage, and will heal 1 HP per step he takes the rest of the seed. So that is an advantage here early on.
And let's not forget that stop spell resistance, and then there's Hawksness right next door. And of course, DK does pick up the poll, so we've got poll hype in the chat here. So always wonderful to see poll hype. And Thilo finding out about Droll Magi. So I think all of our runners now have seen Droll Magi and have been sent packing for it.
Yeah, that Droll Magi is a menace tonight to our runners.
The only thing would make it worse if it had sleep, and all we've seen is TL2 thus far. Destiny of Dragon Warrior says Troll Magi, right? That is just awful. Yeah, Spectres, now that DK has the armor, that is the other thing he doesn't have to worry about, is DL2 breath is now halved, or is at least reduced, as well as hurt and hurt more. The damage from those are reduced as well, so he doesn't have to worry too much about any of the crazy things that we've seen thus far. But still only having 40 HP, you're still getting one shot from the reduced DL2. And Angel FM has a Metal Slime on their screen, so let's see if they can take them down as well and get that nice boosted experience. Beta has found the Jerk. Got 2 of them, another Metal Slime. Level 8 brought 7, 7, 3, and 19.
And Angel's going to have a gold grind if he so chooses to take it. I can't remember if Angel has seen the Silver Shield and the Flame Sword. Yeah, I know a couple of runners have seen those.
And there's 224 for Angel, going to be enough for level 8. We're going to see that boost. 7, 7, 3, and 19 for Angel, and that last chest is a magic key, so key hype in grave. So far, all of our runners have found some pretty interesting pieces. We've got different pieces in different places here. And of course, please make note that Angel FM and Beta are racing against each other, and DK and Thilo are racing against each other, just running the same seed. So right now, level 8, we have 81 magic points. And we are already in the orange, which means we are in decent shape. Not quite where we need to be. Just to explain the numbers here, white numbers are still got to go. Orange numbers mean that we are in range if other conditions are right. And then green are absolute go stats. So this will be interesting. Yes, so Hawksness and Cole are right next to each other. We've got Rimmelstar and Ancestor's Cave right next to each other. Angel is going to go deep dive grave here. Well, was going to deep dive grave, and the Droll Magi. Not only do we have DL2, but back attacked. That was rough.
Yeah, that wasn't even a DL2. That was a regular attack that took him out. But he was very low in resources at that point.
Agreed, but he does, as you stated earlier, does have the gold grind set up. Now he's just got to get to Gearinham. If he can get to Gearinham, that's Flame Sword and Silver Shield right off the jump street. And then, you know, Cole is just a hop, skip, and a jump from the castle. But only person that knows that is DK.
Yeah, it looks like Angel definitely going for this gold grind, so we'll see if that helps him out here. Gold grind is a little bit of time loss, but the extra gear might be something that can help him catch up really quickly. And he's already ahead on XP.
Oh yeah, the dual metal slime there was really nice, and of course, Metal Dream saying gear in hand. There's lots of gear. There's no ham in gear in hand. Just so we are clear on that, I had to explain that to somebody I'm starting to teach DWR to. No ham in gear in hand.
And Angel decided to only take about 4,800 gold, so maybe he hasn't seen the items, or maybe he's just going to go for a full plate.
It's possible, and I don't think that Angel has come around the castle and off to the west and south from the castle, because that's where Gearinham sits. Again, DK has more knowledge as far as where towns and stuff are, more than anybody else that's at this point. I think Mike might have figured it out. That is a very good possibility as well, but he is heading back to Rimbledar. He did know that there was the half plate that was there as well, so... Oh, well, he's already got half plates, so... Meanwhile, Thilo has activated his gold grind and is going to... let's see how much he pulls and see what he goes for after this.
Yeah, I believe Thilo has seen the Silver Shield and the Flame Sword, so it looks like he's gonna go all the way for the 25k grind here. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, because I believe Magic Armor was over in... nope, just full plates, so... Broadsword for Angel, and it looks like we upgraded one more thing. Over here in Cole, DK getting a quick rest to refill resources. Thilo over there still printing out money. Meanwhile, Beta is grinding on these skeletons to try to pick up a 9, and the Red Dragon just as Angel steps out of Rimmildar.
Thilo gonna save here. He went to 15,000. So he may just be grabbing a Silver Shield.
That's what it sounds like. It's not a terrible play, especially, you know, we knowing armor is right there. I would definitely want that Flame Sword, though.
Now, Thilo already has the Broadsword, so maybe he's thinking he doesn't need that Flame Sword. It's not that relevant.
So the question was asked in chat, are there classes in this, or does everyone just have a different sprite for cosmetic purposes? So the game has all cosmetic sprites. Everybody's the same class, same pieces and parts. We just have a very talented group of folks here in the community that enjoyed creating the sprites and stuff that you see here. And speaking of sprites, we have Alana from Dragon Warrior 4 for Angel FM. We have Mike from Star Tropics over with Beta. DK sporting the original OG. And then Thilotilo is the red slime from the Dragon Warrior series. Yeah, DK is doing the old school grind here. This is as was stated in chat, a very lengthy Edo grind because that is a long way around. Meanwhile, Thilo is on his way over to Gearnham to pick up that silver at least. And there it is, Thilo with the silver shield, going to pick up the big defense boost in shields. So this ought to be entertaining. Right now, all of our runners are sitting at level 9 except for Thilo, but Thilo, like I said, has a gear advantage. And if they manage to find coal, this could be huge for Thilo. And then DK just picked up something in coal there. I didn't see what it was, but I'm assuming it's probably a weapon upgrade. Aaron says, unpopular opinion, but forcing a gold grind only silver just feels bad. Yeah. Very true. Hard to have a gear advantage over Arrogant Armor, but again, if Thilo can find coal, that gear advantage will swing in his favor real quick. A lot of gear upgrades going on here as Beta just upgraded some gear here at him as well. Not really having. I don't think we found a decent mid-game grind here just yet.
Yeah, the Spectres and Wolves, they're okay. But I think that our players might be looking for something a little bit bigger pretty soon, with everybody having pretty decent gear at this point. Although that Red Dragon's not what you're looking for right now on Angel's side.
Yeah, and then of course the low HP just really puts the hurt and the kibosh on trying to move around it. But Thilo quickly making up. Much agreed there. Thilo definitely needs coal. But there's level 10, 2 power, 2 speed, 8 HP, and 6 magic. Not really a spectacular level, but it does give at least a small boost in the HP. It looks like Thilo might be in a new spot here.
Well, Thilo went through the swamp cave, so he's on the other continent right now. I don't know if anyone else has gotten over there yet. I haven't seen anybody get over there. So, yeah, I don't think anyone's seen this part of the map.
A Cantland find here would be real good for Thilo. Possible coordinates, as we've found 2 of the 3 pieces we need. So, I mean, Mountain Cave is still out there. Deep Grave is still out there. Coordinates are still out there. Hawksness is still in play. So there's a lot of pieces and parts still moving here.
And double run fail there for Thilo on the Stone Man. That low agility rearing its head there. He's going to get sent home.
Yeah, even looking at DK at level 10, 38 agility is just not what you want to see, especially when you start running into some of the unfortunate pieces, such as the Red Dragons and then, of course, the Stonemen. And only 44 HP is just not going to get you much because you're still going to get punched pretty hard.
Yeah, low agility, low HP, limiting exploration a little bit here, although our runners have seen a pretty good amount of things. There's a lot of things that are pretty close to start, so we've seen quite a few towns already, some caves.
Well, I mean, there's still plenty to do, and the big thing is, deep dive grave. That is always a fun question, especially like I said, since we know there's only one item left out there. That's a rough play. You still have Mountain Cave to go. Like I said, you've still got what's in Hawksness. You still have the possibility of Search Spot. And I mean, even if you do find it, there is still the sword that's in play. The sword, whereas the armor won't be in Sharlock due to the seeds that we have for this tournament, the sword still could be in Sharlock Castle.
Yeah, but Deep Grave looking less and less appealing as we go here. There's a lot of spots left to be checked, and only 2 chests in Deep Grave, so we'll see if our runners end up going back there, or if they let that go until last.
It will definitely be interesting. Like I said, DK is the only one so far to know about Cole and Hawksness. Everybody else still has not found Hawksness, has not found Cole. As soon as they do, Wizard's not being nice either. We see Thilo trying to take him down, but unfortunately, just not enough resources to do so.
Yeah, it looked like he would be able to take it down if he got a little bit lucky there, but the Wizard rolling high and that low HP, making it very difficult to get through that Wizard without taking all your hit points going to nothing.
Yeah, the feels they're crossing that swamp there north of the castle and having to heal just before you can try to do anything else just hurts.
Yeah, we see DK here reaping the benefits of that armor. He's taken about an 800 XP lead over Thilo, now almost 900. And I'm going to grab level 11. Let's see what this has. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more HP.
Unfortunately, though, the agility is still not there. I mean, again, though, when you're grinding still just to get somewhere, it's something. And of course, you're just north of Cole, so got a little rest spot if needed.
And Thilo finding a Wyvern here, he's defense breaking. That might be possibly an enemy he wants to grind on. That's a little bit better than what we've seen so far.
Metal Scorpions out there as well is not terrible.
Yeah, Wolf Lord there as well. That's a pretty good enemy. It's got, I believe, 52 XP or somewhere thereabouts. So maybe Thilo's gonna maybe sit here a bit and grind. He does get level 10. We'll see if he just takes level 10 and continues to explore, or if he sits here a little bit longer and grinds. It looks like he's gonna grind a little bit. See Angel running into the Fun Police again, that red dragon, and he's going to get sent home. DK maybe going to check out what this spike tile is in Hawksness. We'll see if that's something he can take on. It is a red dragon, so probably not. But he takes a swing at it, so we'll see if he gives it a shot here.
That's rough to see, too. I mean, you have heal more and you've got enough magic, but you can only take 2 hits at best, and hope that you get a low roll or hope that you get some better rolls, and unfortunately it doesn't look like that's going to be the case here.
Yeah, you basically need 2 low rolls to get through this. And well, he got another low roll, so maybe he's getting actually pretty close to taking this down. He's got a lot of resources.
Oh, the dodge there's not nice. DK now has the knowledge, and the Red Dragons so far not showing any abilities, so it's nice if you can get some extra oomph behind your sword, or if you can get maybe some extra HP. I think a good HP jump, and he's got a good shot at that.
Yeah, and that's also a potentially good grind tile if once our HP gets a little bit higher.
Angel FM found Cole, so that means, or Hawks, so he's right next door to Cole. So Angel about to pick up his armor. That's going to be a humongous boost for him. Angel heading right back over to find the bad. No, wait, we're going to see what's in Hawksness first.
Meanwhile, we've got Beta and Thilo both doing dedicated grinds here to try to raise their XP up.
And DK finding Gierenham. He's about to find the news, or well, he already knows the news. No, he doesn't. This is DK's first trip into Gierenham, so he's going to see that silver shield here as well as the flame sword. So if we see a turnaround grind after that, it wouldn't be terrible. But we are going to see Harp and Staff shortly. And we do have Old Vampire Lady raiding us. Welcome in, Raiders. You're here just in time for a really interesting race, 34 minutes in, and we are stuck in grind mode right now. Chat saying they doubt DK is going to shop again. Well, I mean, you know, it's also a good play. Just the large shield. The agility is still not caught up to us yet. We only got 1 point from level 10 of agility, so that's still pretty rough. Defense is a little bit low, even with armor. But yeah, hopefully it'll catch up before too long.
So up top, we've got Beta with a slight XP lead here, but Angel's got that Erdrick's armor advantage. Meanwhile, on the bottom, we've got DK with both the XP lead and the armor, but Thilo has that silver shield, and he's going to pick up level 11 here.
As well, DK is on his way to the other side of the Swamp Cave, so we'll at least get to see, or DK will at least get to see it. Thilo's already seen it. DK is about to envision the entirety of this second continent here. All right, so here we go. DK going in the opposite direction Thilo went. Let's see if that's going to play for him here on this other continent. I already see a cave there. That easily could be Mountain Cave. No, it's the jerk. It'd be a little wild if the jerk is the only inhabitant on this island. He has made himself a home over here, and nobody else is allowed to live there. That is correct. Beta saw the jerk earlier, so Beta does know that the jerk is on the other side. Thilo went south, so he didn't see jerk. However, DK is going to try to take this werewolf down here. Not a bad play. It's the better experience piece, plus with the resources he's got. That's not a bad play.
Yeah, DK doing a walking grind here as opposed to Thilo doing the stationary grind. So we'll see if that gets him an advantage here. Or if Thilo can cut the gap and
DK
trying to get away
surviving
from
a low
the snowman.
HP shot there. Yeah, trying to get away. He survived with the low HP shot there. Still has plenty of resources, so he could heal us with heal and try to run this way out. But 39 agility, it's going to be a real tough run. Unfortunately, DK is just not able to get away, so he just decides to take the shot and come back. I'm going to assume probably pretty quickly. Red Dragon's playing exactly the part that they were designed to, and Beta's going to get sent home by that. Angel back into Rimmel Door, or just outside Rimmel Door here. It does exactly look like what he's doing. He's just going to grab level 12 here real quick, and hopefully we see either an HP boost or an agility boost, so we can try to get away from some of this foddering stuff that we just don't want to be around, such as the Stone Man there. And here we go, level 12, 2 power, 6 speed, 3 HP. That is it. Wow, that was something. Yeah, unfortunately, it means yet another level going to have to be grinded before we can even attempt to look at the Red Dragon there in Hawksnest.
And chat commenting about how Thilo's still pretty close in XP to DK. I think that's largely due to Thilo's been doing a dedicated XP grind while DK has been doing a little more exploration. So, despite not having the armor, Thilo hanging in there in XP wise, but he's going to have to find that armor pretty soon.
Yeah, agreed there. I mean, the armor not coming into play just yet. Maybe on a couple of swamp tiles we've seen so far, but DK having the ability to walk around and explore a little more does have him, in my opinion, have him in the lead on this race. It's a massive boost for him, being able to know that, hey, you know, he's already seen Cole, he's already seen Cole, he's already seen Hawksnest, he knows what the spike tile is. He just needs that HP, and he can take that Red Dragon down. And of course, the discussion about the swamp spike tile. I like what Chad just said. You kill the Greener and Axe Knight on swamp spike right now, but everything else does eat up your resources. I would agree with that. DK could easily take out a Green Dragon, an Axe Knight, something along those lines. And our first Armor Knight over on Thilo's screen. Thilo going to try and take this guy down, too.
He's probably going to get it. It's just going to use quite a bit of resources here.
I mean, he doesn't really have much other of a choice, though, with the agility sitting where it's at. It's just, that's what it is. DK finding Swamp Cave here, or sorry, not Swamp Cave, finding Ancestral Cave. So we're going to see what Tablet has in here. We already know it's money. DK doesn't know that just yet. Oh man, heal more on the AK. That is not fun at all. Angel's found an Axe Knight, though. And they have Baby Breath, so that is really a huge boon, especially for Angel having Erdrick's armor. That's not bad at all. And now Beta is over there in Grave. Do we see Beta do a deep dive? I highly doubt Beta does a deep dive, though.
Well, he's gonna go for it, but the Red Dragon's not gonna let him get down to the bottom.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to prove me wrong there, and it looked like he was going for it. The Red Dragon said, nah, not today.
He definitely was intending to go for it, but yeah, he didn't have much of a choice. We'll see if Beta goes for the gold grind as well.
And we do know for a fact Beta has seen Him, so that's a it looks like a Silver Shield run to me. The Rogue Scorpion though does send Angel FM home. Ouch. DK's over here by Rimmaldar trying to see if anything else is over here. It looks like he has found the extent of what's there, and I think he knows he's got to go back on the other side of Swamp Cave now. Angel back in that area over by Cole. So yeah, at this point, level 13, we got to hope that we got some kind of stats at level 13. We're going to need some HP. And the gold grind over there continuing for Beta. We should see at least Silver Shield money, but might see Flame Sword money as well. All right, we're at the decision point, and we're at 16, so it looks like he's going full-on Flame Sword and Silver Shield money here.
And Thilo finally finding Cole, going to pick up that big armor. We'll see if Thilo takes a shot at this Red Dragon.
He's going to go see the spike, so we've at least got that. That confirmed it's going to happen. He's got Silver Shield, so that's at least a boost in his defense there. But again, with the agility being as low as it is, looks like we got some decent monsters in here in Hawksness as well if you wanted to grind here a little bit.
Thilo gets a crit. Not enough, though. And the Red Dragon rolls high and takes him out. That crit was a very low crit.
Yeah, that was just a little bit painful to see. 45 crit, that was rough. And Beta does have 25,000 gold, so we're going to see a Flame Sword Silver Shield for Beta. Beta, though, absolutely needs to find the Hawksness Cole duo here real soon. Yeah, see, our defense points have gone into the orange at 72. A decent defense boost gives Thilo a huge advantage with that Silver Shield, but there's an Axe Knight over on DK's side, so he's found somewhere where he can grind those Axe Knights. I think at this point, I think we've seen enough of the map to know that's probably on the other side of the Swamp Cave somewhere, over there by the Jerk. Beta not getting Flame Sword, huh? Wow. Okay, never mind. I was corrected. So he did grab Flame Sword. That is a huge boost for him in attack. He is the only one with Flame Sword at the moment. And now Beta is on the other side of Swamp Cave, so we should see, hopefully, one of the few missing locations left shortly. He did go south. Thilo went this direction and got slapped home pretty quickly, and there is a town right there. So we now have the last town location. No, it's Breckenary. Oh my goodness! Yay!
Well, Breckenary, obviously everyone's favorite town, so I'm sure Beta is thrilled finding Breckenary right now.
Yep, I do have to say that I just got wrecked. That was awesome. Okay, so now there's one town left, and it is Cantlin. It has to be on this side, though. I think we've seen enough of the map to notice that's probably the case. But we're still missing Mountain Cave, and a lot of key items are still missing. We're missing, well, no, actually, it's only 2 items. We're missing sword, we're missing stones. And getting level 13, I didn't see the stats, but I did see we got sleep. There we go. 11 strength, 6 HP and sleep. So not 11, 6, 6, 4. Not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. I was about to say, it does put the Red Dragon, as long as some favorable rolls happen. I'm sorry, talking hard. But does, with some favorable rolls, could give that Red Dragon easy push over there.
Yeah, 70 HP as opposed to 64 that's a pretty big difference when you're trying to take on a Red Dragon. But it looks like DK right now trying to do a little exploration, though.
Beta is all over the place on that other side, over there, trying to see if he can find anything else on the other side of Swamp Cave here. And a very hurt-heavy blue dragon stop spell puts that in a good position for 180 experience points. So that's nice to know. And they were in Hawksness as well. And DK finding that Red Dragon. There's a 43. Going to try and get away, but the 51 agility is still going to play pretty hectic here. We're going to try one more time. And not going to do it. DK is going to get sent home.
No, really close to catching up on XP here with DK.
Yeah, Thilo on this dedicated grind, but the problem is Thilo does not know where anything else is. He is over on the other side of the swamp there, where Breckenary for his troubles, but that sleep is going to help him out with the low agility to get away from the stone man, so that's always nice.
And he finds Breckenary. Going to take a heal here at least.
The Breckenary ends, the Breckenary 6, they leave the torch on for you. DK got a metal slime over on his side there. See if he can take him down before he decides to skedaddle. That's 2. And that'll make 3. There's a big 255 for DK right there. So I think that is every single one of our runners taking down a metal slime today.
Thilo going to get the knowledge of where the jerk is, turn in all the items to get the reward drop to finish the game.
Just missing that one elusive thing. So Angel found Cantlin. That's going to be big for Angel because now we have coordinates about to be found out. Now we can find out there's an overworld search spot or not. This would be fun to see go and fight. 63 north, 36 west. Woof. I think someone's getting rescued today, because I think with this being as split as it is, this could be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see if anyone actually goes for a count here rather than saving the princess. Angel, very experienced player, capable of making some difficult counts. So if anyone's going to do it, I would expect him to give it a shot. Also, DK and Beta, pretty good counters. I mean, they're all good counters, but that's a really tough count, though.
Yeah, especially if you are somehow split. That could be rough. But hey, again, as you said, if there's anybody who is up for a challenge for some of those rougher counts, Angel is definitely that person.
And Beta may be going to make a run at this red dragon. He's got a silver shield, he's got a flame sword. Let's see if he can make a dent on this red dragon. Gets a low roll, 24, so get a pretty safe swing. Although red dragon can roll over 40, I believe, here.
Oh yeah, but this is definitely gonna, if he can take this down at the level just below everybody else, this would be huge for Beta.
Get 27. That's feels like it's safe enough. Gets another swing in. Beta very close to taking this down.
This definitely could be huge for Beta right here. Especially if it's sword. If that under the red dragon here is sword, that's going to be huge for Beta.
Oh, and he gets hit for 37 on the nose and goes down. Unfortunate.
That is tough to see when you are that close and then you get bingoed. Mm. I bet you see him head right back over there for this. He is just bound and determined at this point, because that was so close, man. That was just right there. And Red Dragon, nope, he's going to go off and go exploring.
He might take one more level before going back for it. Which seems pretty reasonable.
Oh yeah, I think with the flame sword in hand, that one level definitely gives him the advantage on that red dragon. And Angel seems to be counting, so here we go. Thilo did find Cantlin, so I think Thilo has coordinates now as well.
Yeah, this is where Angel might have a big advantage over everybody else. Angel's so good at the counts.
You'll love to see it, though. This is going to be good. Nobody has deep dove grave yet. No. The red dragons have stopped that deep dive before it can happen. And there's the sword on the overworld search tile. Angel now having a huge advantage, which means that Hawksness could be stones. Hawksness could also be empty, too.
Yeah, that more than cancels out Beta's advantage that he had with that flame sword. So that is bad news for Beta. This tournament life at stake here.
Oh, RG brings up a great point. Could still be flute, too. This race just got real spicy real quick.
No, the percentages say that the stones are going to be on that search tile in Hawksness, but it could very well be in one of the chests we haven't seen yet. but more than likely
Yeah,
it's going to be in that search tile.
Yeah, I agree there, and there is that opportunity. But at the same token, if it is in Mountain Cave, we've not gotten down in a Mountain Cave, and it's even better if you have to deep dive grave. Oh man, the possibilities. Yeah, no, we still have not seen Swamp Spike. Nobody's checked the Swamp Spike yet.
Thilo going to take a peek here at the spike.
Yeah, I think Thilo's on his way for Gwaylin, just to get her so we can get that GPS, because not everybody's comfortable counting that one, and I get it. That's a heck of a count.
Blue Dragon, not the best grind enemy. He'll probably just grab the princess and leave. Now he gets the crit to take down the Blue Dragon. We didn't need it. Although Thilo looking like he's going to do a bit of a grind here, at least for one more level.
Yeah, like I said, these Blue Dragons are a gift from the game, with everything else being as nasty and dirty as it has been. A hurt Blue Dragon is really nice to see right now.
And another crit for Thilo, taking out that Blue Dragon. Gonna get 14. Basically evening up that XP with DK.
And of course, picking up the hurt more on that level is going to be real nice. But the Red Dragon in Swamp Cave, gross.
A little bit easier to deal with 83 HP. You should be able to take it down now at level 14.
Yeah, Thilo seeing that with a full complement, he's able to take this Red Dragon now pretty easily. And of course, Angel just a mere couple of swings away, looks like.
We're going to see what the spike tile is on Hawksness. We may not need to look at any of those other caves.
Alright, here we go, and it is Stones of Sunlight, so that completely takes Mountain Cave out of the equation in this game. Angel now has all three items, can go see the Jerk and pick up his Rainbow Drop. Now it's grind and go mode for Angel FM.
Yeah, big advantage here for Angel. He's looking like he's very close to winning here. He just needs a little bit more XP. And he does have the XP advantage as well, so this is looking really good for Angel. Meanwhile, Thilo, I think, has taken an edge here on DK, both in XP and in exploration.
Yep, and DK is about to fight this Red Dragon, so if he can take it down, he's got his stones as well. And then DK's in grind and go. Now that we know that the Blue Dragon is in, you've got the Red Dragon here, you've got the Blue Dragon Swamp. Which grind do you take?
I'm taking the Red Dragon all day. That's so much more XP.
Very much agreed. I mean, it's more XP, but again, Angel has the sword, so the Red Dragon for him is insanely easy at this point.
Yeah, DK does take that red out, so he's going to get his stones and take an XP lead himself. But DK needs to find Cantlet now. Find those coordinates.
Yep, that is the current piece of event here. Thilo needs to make that count. He has been downstairs. He has his GPS. He needs to go get coordinates because that sword is going to be killer. I mean, he's going to get his stones right here, so that's huge. And Angel FM on his grind gets tagged by the Red Dragon.
Yeah, but it's not too far to get back to that grind.
fair assessment there, Scarlet Shadow, because the flute is still out there. So yes. So yeah, this could be something interesting here. I mean, you still have a lot of game to play here because you still also now have to grind, and unfortunately, DK getting sent back from that red dragon after getting stones, trying to grind out at least a level or two there. I want to say everybody could have coordinates, but I think Beta, well, DK doesn't have coordinates, and I don't know if Beta saw Caitlyn yet. I'm not 100% on that.
I don't think Beta has seen Caitlyn either.
Thilo's going to go ahead and grind on this red dragon a little bit too while he's got the resources left. But I hope to see Thilo, after either losing out of here after resources are gone or something along those lines, making a beeline for those coordinates. That will put Thilo significantly in the lead.
Well, he has the coordinates, he has the princess, so he can get that search spot anytime he wants to. He's got the broadsword, so this grind isn't too slow, and it would be a little faster with the sword. Of course, he doesn't know the sword is on the search tile. DK
Nope.
gonna get his rainbow drop, but he still hasn't found the sword. DK could gamble and dive Sharlock without the sword, hoping it's there. That's since he hasn't seen it yet. We'll see what he does.
That would really feel rough too, because you make the dive into Sharlock and get everything out of there and still don't come up with a sword, then you know you have to come back and find Caitlyn. That could be a possibility too, Schmike. Thilo hit and return there.
It felt like he had enough XP out of that grind, and now I think he's going to go for coordinates.
That is correct. Beta has not seen Caitlyn yet. No.
Beta going to make another run at this red dragon. He should be able to handle it with 83 HP. But he might just be too far behind at this point.
Yeah, with Caitlyn missing and coordinates being a pretty decent walk. I mean, it's rough in the fields right now. Angel, closing in on a 1,500 experience gap between the two. 6-1-6-8 in heal and repel. So all the spells now gotten. We're still pretty agility hurt though.
And HP is still a little bit low. You want to have it. Usually, you want to have at least 97 hit points for that final Dragon Lord fight. So Angel definitely going to go for another level here.
Yeah, pop over to Cole, take a quick 20 gold rest, come back in, and knock at level 16 pretty quickly. Beta's still trying to get this Dragon Lord down, or this red dragon down. Or is this his second red dragon? Yeah, he's got the stone, so at this point he's just grinding, but without Caitlyn and coordinates, this is rough. Thilo closing in on 15, so we should see that on his screen here in just a few moments.
Yeah, that Rogue Scorpion going to get him there, so he'll see the modest stat gains at 15.
Yeah, 53 agility, a little bit rough, but still doable. I mean, you're just going to have problems, probably bottom floor Sharlock with those red monsters, especially if the reds are there. And Thilo's right just a couple of steps away, so he just needs to take 2 steps back, and there he is. Sword for Thilo. Here we go. This just got interesting. Guarantee you see Thilo head back for that red dragon grind. At 130 attack power, it's going to be real nice for him. And yeah, DK's really got to find Caitlyn quickly.
Yeah, Thilo is just going to take off in experience now, especially now he has the sword. That low agility, though, could make things interesting.
Yeah, that's going to make Sharlock the equalizer. It definitely is. Again, if 16 gives some decent agility or a good huge boost in strength, or even some HP, you could probably see Angel FM make a run.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if you see like maybe another 10 HP with no agility gain, whether the runners are going to try to go for it with such low agility. That's always dicey. And the other stats aren't exactly setting the world on fire either. They're all pretty close-ish to go, but none of those stats are like, wow, that's a really high statistic there.
Well, Angel is in range for level 16 here shortly, so we should see that in the next dragon or two. And of course, Thilo in full grind and go mode at the moment still has to pick up the drop, but has everything needed for that. This sword is helping him with these red dragons immensely.
Yeah, this is a really efficient grind, especially with the town so close nearby. And even if you do die, Tantagel is just right around the corner as well, so this is a pretty efficient grind.
Oh yeah, we're easy walk back over. And of course, Sharlock's not far, so once you start actually making dives, Sharlock's just a little bit to the north and the west, so you're not far away from that either, running from the castle to Sharlock. So this could be interesting as far as, like, if DK can get the sword here real quick, or find Caitlyn, get those coordinates. I mean, he's doing a walking grind. They are even in experience. The only advantage right now, Thilo, is the sword. But it feels bad for DK at the moment.
DK does have the rainbow drop, which is a little bit of an advantage, but I think the sword is more valuable right now. Thilo can get that rainbow drop anytime he wants to.
Agreed. So Angel getting the level 16, over 100, right at 100 HP at 135 attack, but that agility is still got him a little under the think process. But yeah, it's definitely winnable for Angel at this point. It's just going to be rough getting away from anything that could be down there in Sharlock.
Yeah, with 58 agility, I think I would take another level. If you have like maybe 70, 80 agility, maybe you think about going here. But with 58, I think you take another level and be safe, because these stats aren't amazing. They're good.
Agreed. The question brought up, if DK rescued the princess with the speed of collecting the sword. Unfortunately, Snowfire, without having the coordinates, he's got the princess, but no idea where to go look. Again, though, at the same token, like, you could still win this with, well, I don't think you can win this with Flame Sword, honestly.
Probably not at this level. And Thilo gonna pick up his rainbow drop.
Thilo is checking the stats, thinking about it, but definitely going to need at least one more level here. And I mean, does Thilo try it on 16? That would be an interesting play. But again, I like Angel play here. Take the next level. See if you can't get some kind of agility. If you get a small amount of agility, a decent 5-6 piece gain, I'd say go for it. Especially if some of the other stats drop up. If you pick up the heal more, you pick up some HP, I'd definitely say it's definitely worth a shot.
I think it kind of depends on whether you feel ahead or not. If you feel behind, maybe you try to go on a level that is a little bit more iffy.
Chat saying, I only remember the Cantlin's in the swamp. So Cantlin's on the other side of Swamp Cave. I think it's about south, just a little southwest of Swamp Cave as you come out on the north side.
Yeah, we thought last night Angel actually had a chance to go on a somewhat marginal level and decided to take the extra level and still won. So it looks like he's doing the same thing here, trying to make sure he's on a level he feels comfortable with. He doesn't feel like he needs to take any risks at this point.
Gotcha. So Schmike says it's actually east of Swamp North. But DK is now inside of Mountain Caves, so this is rough to see. So it looks like Thilo might have got 16 and is on his way. He's going to give this a shot.
It's definitely winnable on this level.
Yeah, it's just going to be the agility and the Charlotte portion here to see what kind of crazy you get on the way down. Again, if you start running into AKs and Red Dragons on the way down trying to get through this, it could feel rough. Of course, DK does find... I was going to say, DK does find the flute. We know how he feels about flute, so he's the only one to make the dive into Mountain Cave.
I was just going to say, if Thilo knew how far ahead he was, I think he would probably take the extra level, but he can't possibly know that he's ahead at this point.
Right, with picking up the armor so late, but at least the Princess Rescue was a huge piece for him. And Angel picking up level 17, getting 50 HP and 67 agility. I think Angel's on his way to the win here. My goodness.
That is a go, 17 with 150 HP. Yeah, that's clear go. Even with a low agility, still with all the extra HP, you should be able to, even if you have to fight your way through some enemies, I think that still should be fine.
And Thilo, unfortunately, getting into the Stone Man here with that low agility, it is rearing its ugly head early, not letting him get away. Gonna take the sleep cast and manage to get away from that. Gonna go ahead and start herbing up. What floor did we make it to before we... oh man, the very first floor. Yeesh. And there's the red peering its ugly head on the diamond floor. This is going to be awful rough for Thilo if he doesn't try to pull another level.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll see Thilo get another level now. That did not go very well.
And DK is going to try and dive into Charlock, hoping that the sword is down here in the castle. Yeah, on 58 agility, this is definitely going to be a rough walk down. I mean, he is swinging at everything, so he could easily hit 17 on the way down, but without sword, this doesn't feel good.
Yeah, that's looking like a dive and grind for DK, and probably not expecting to win here, although he probably figures there's a chance he could win if he finds Sword and gets a level. Although Burning Hurtmore's here, it doesn't look like he's actually even trying to win on this dive. He's just hoping to find Sword.
And Thilo is jumping into yet another dive in. Oof, man, this is gutsy call. Hopefully it pays off, though. Again, though, Armored Knight right off the top of the cuff here. 58 agility is just going to be a real rough time. But he does it.
Yeah, and he's not hedging at all. He's straight trying to run away from these Armored Knights.
You know, looking at this grind though, if Beta pulls this grind off and is able to pull the Flame Sword, he might be able to do it with Flame Sword. But right now, Angel is just having his way of walking down the stairs like nobody's business.
Yeah, and Angel's swinging through these red dragons, so he's not even worried about the low agility.
Thilo getting green dragons now on the diamond floor, so a little bit of an easier run through here for Thilo. Now on to the next third floor down and moving on and through almost, but there's another red dragon.
Well, he did get away from it, so he's gonna be able to proceed here.
Commentator's curse, not today. He is able to get away, and now on the next floor. So if he can keep this up and get some luck in here, this could go in his way. It could swing his way here. Angel having to burn a heal more though on the diamond floor.
DK not out of it, though. He is taking fights on the way down. He is gaining experience. He's ahead of Thilo on experience now, actually. And 17, as the chat was saying a little bit earlier, 17 could be a go even with Flame Sword. So we could see, even if DK fails to... Well, we know he's going to fail to find the Edric Sword here. He may be able to try to dive the next time without the Edric Sword and possibly win.
Thilo at the bottom got an Axe Knight to start, so this isn't awful. But again, 58 agility is a little bit rough to get away from it. He does manage to pull away. Wizards are not too hard to get away from. As long as we don't see anything crazy here, Thilo could pull this off. But there is the next piece, the ever-dreaded Spike here in the bottom of Charlock. So Beta now at 126 attack power at level 17, does not have sword, but this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's 136 attack power without the sword, with the Death Necklace, so that's definitely doable.
If anything happens with Angel's Dive, he's already burned several heal wards here. If anything happens, I mean, Beta could be in this.
And Spike is a blue dragon. That is definitely beatable without using much resources for Thilo. So that's a good news for Thilo.
It is very nice for Thilo here. A hurt heavy dragon is always something nice, and Beta gets sent home by the red dragon just in front of the castle.
Thilo with heads-up use of the heal with his extra resources. So Thilo going to be the first to take on the Dragon Lord.
And here we go. This should be entertaining. At least probably a 3-round Dragon DL1 fight here. This ought to be entertaining. If he can pull this off, he didn't pick up Fairy Waters or anything, but 135 attack power, it should be enough for him to be able to do this, as long as DL2 plays nice.
And gets burst attack with the low agility. That's huge, actually.
Yeah, DK now seeing that all of these search spots are in play. This feels rough right now because he's got one chest left here in the armory. It's not good for him. Thilo getting some pretty decent rolls as far as damage goes here.
Angel about to roll up on the Dragon Lord with very good resources remaining. Or he's got, well, he doesn't actually have that much MP left. He's got 84, so 10 heal mores.
10 heal mores with 150 HP. Yeah, this could be a little rough. And then Thilo trying to keep this going. I did see a few low rolls in there, but so far it's starting to recover out a little bit in some of the higher rolls. So let's see if he can continue this course and put it out of contention here. As well, though, Angel now in the DL1 fight.
And Angel's got 130 attack power, so it looks like he's going to go without the deck necklace. He's going to count on some doubles here with 150 HP. He should get at least a couple.
And Beta now on the diamond floor, so if anything happens with this fight, any kind of crazy, a mismenu, something along that lines, Beta is on his way down. Meanwhile, Thilo is down to his last heal more here. He's got 2 swings to go, so let's see if this is going to play.
Yeah, I haven't been counting Thilo's damage here, so we'll see what he's going to get to here. And he gets it on the last swing.
Oh my goodness! On the final swing, Thilo pulls it out. This is a feel-good moment for him. Get the GGs out in chat for Thilo. The win on the final swing. What a shot, man.
Yeah, Thilo rolls the dice, goes for it on 16. The only runner in this race to go for it on 16, and it pays off. And he's going to be the first to finish, and he's going to be on to the quarterfinals. Taking out DK. Huge win for Thilo.
Yeah, so official race time, GG time of 126.31. Your winner, Thilo. Wow, what a shot. Hopefully we can get him in here for an interview because that was a heck of a race there. That was awesome. Meanwhile, we do have Angel down to the last few heal mores, but considerably a little bit more. Oh, nope, there it is. There's Angel's finish off there, so that is going to be two of our racers now finished for the season. Angel FM, your winner here. And we're just waiting on the final here, and I'll give you an official racetime.gg time here in just a moment. And there it is, the official racetime.gg time of 127.22. Your winner, Angel FM. Beta, though, I got to give it to Beta. The heck of a comeback, literally right behind and getting ready to walk into the Dragon Lord fight here. Wow, man. So just waiting to see if anybody's going to join us here in the booth for a post-game interview at all. Thilo says we'll be there after the credits, so we should see Thilo in here in just a few moments. Angel says they'll be here as well. And Beta says, I've come this far, let's do this. 108 magic points with 150 HP. Let's see him do it here. We will probably see the death necklace slapped on because of the flame sword. So there's the death necklace going on right there. Let's go, Beta. And of course, chat being out there for our runners. Make sure to go give these runners a follow, guys. They have put on a heck of a show tonight on a incredibly tough seed. This one was definitely a really good race to watch. A lot of fun to be had in all different directions here. Scarlet's Shadow says, the important question is whether Beta can kill DL2 with sleep or a swag torch. Man, this will be something to watch. Yep, there we go. Shahali and High Spirits, as well as RG365, as well as Billick and myself here in the booth. And joining us in the booth would be Monsieur Thilotilo. Congratulations.
It's Mishore DK, but anyway, yeah, congrats to Thilo, who did just join, and Angel, who just joined. It looks like he won as well. Yeah, I mean, obviously not finding Caitlyn was the biggest issue for me, but that's all I have to say about that. The rest of that seed was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah, the sword was unfortunately on coordinates. Caitlyn was just a rough spot for you. Joining us in the booth, as he said, is Angel FM and Thilotilo. Congratulations to both of you on a very interesting seed and a very, very interesting win for you, Thilo. On 16, everybody else went on 17.
Interesting. I was surprised that anybody else went on 17. I obviously know our agility was low, but we had heal mores to burn, or at least I thought we did, until my rolls on the Dragon Lord started off horrible. And so I really, really debated grinding another level to see if that would help out at all, and that extra 50 hit points certainly seems like it would have helped out a bit. But that being said, it was totally winnable at that level if you got through. So yeah, it's that's I went at 16 because you could do it.
Well, yeah, you could win at 16, but you could have me who goes to 17, and the Star Room, I get like 6 encounters with like 2 Red Dragons, 2 Armor Knight, all these run fails I have. Like that whole second zone was a disaster for me, and like I used quite a bit of heal mores there too.
Yeah, I actually died trying to run from a Red Dragon on that diamond floor the first time I dove.
Yeah, both of you had a real rough shot down there, and Beta does finish it off with the flame sword in hand. Beta finishing, get the GG in count or in the chat there for Beta. What a heck of a run for him.
So I'll just jump in and say kind of my thoughts on the seed, which is I loved it. I absolutely loved the seed. It was kind of everything you want in a matchup among like really, really good players, because there's a lot of decisions to make, a lot of interesting things to find, a lot of, it was one of those things I sat there and felt like I was gaining experience so slowly, but I also was thinking, I'm not sure how I could be gaining it more efficiently. I'm interested to see how it all plays out, watching it back, but it was just, I found that really nice zone with the Wolf Lords and the Wraith Knights, and Spectres, and there was one other monster I'm just blanking on at the moment, but, Metal Scorpions, yeah. So I found that zone, which was real nice to get up there, but it's just, there was just so many things where nothing felt great, but at the same time, I couldn't think of anything that could have gone better, and so it was just a really cool seat.
Yeah, there was nothing I really felt like this is where you need to be. Like, I did the Spectres and the Skeletons and the Droll Magi, things like that. And then getting into, I think, 12, like I just started fighting like the Werewolf, the Wizard, the Axe Knight, just anything that was, I felt like, okay, I'm going to survive and probably beat this anyways.
So here's the crazy rundown, at least for DK Thilo. DK led experience-wise and exploration-wise for 90% of that run. Unfortunately, Thilo, you found armor way late, whereas DK found it super early. He had that Cole Hawksness mapped out early, was in that zone, grinding, getting a couple of different things, was able to get across in different places. The only place that eluded him was Cantlin, whereas you were able to get a hold of the sword because you found Cantlin. And the grind, the in-game grind for you and the Charlock on the second run really went in your favor really quickly.
Yeah, I assumed that DK, or actually, I assumed all three of the runners had the armor well before me, but in that zone I was in, I was still defense breaking everything but the Wraith Knights, and one Healmore took care of them. We had so much MP. It really cost me very, very little not having the armor for the entirety of the race. Getting the Silver Shield and the half plate, the armor really didn't offer a whole lot more. The hill walking wasn't that necessary, swamp wasn't that whatever. So it wouldn't have offered me much until I found it. After I found it, there were times when it would have offered me a lot, but before it, I don't feel like that actually cost me that much, and I was very relieved to kind of think through it and think, I don't think that cost me too much, honestly.
Well, your grind.
Where was Cantlin? Please, can someone tell me where that is?
It was just east of the Jerk Cave, which is just north of Swamp North.
Yeah, it was just east of that. You had tried to go that direction, and a stone man had sent you home just before you could see Cantlin.
Yep, I was like, that's literally the only place left on the map for me, but I didn't feel like walking back around there.
Angel, I gotta say, your run with Beta was amazing. You got everywhere you needed to be. When you finally did find armor and you walked into Hawksness and was able to take down the Red Dragon and just start your grind from there. Beta was doing the exact same thing with the Flame Sword, and he just caught up levels and decided to go with Flame Sword Death Necklace. Was right behind you. Unfortunately, as you had finished, he had just started his spike tile fight, so it was a matter of anything that would have happened on yours could have given him the win.
Yeah, it's not surprising. I mean, I took 10 Red Dragon deaths and throughout the entire seed, and I was just getting stopped going certain places and just kept changing my mind on a bunch of things. So it doesn't surprise me like he was that close.
I'm curious, at the beginning of the seed, what was the because I didn't even check. I had found Rimmildar before I actually ever checked the castle treasury, and would have had the broadsword even earlier, except I was walking in and out trying to do a gold grind in Rimmildar, and a metal slime surprise attacked me and took the 2 damage I had left because I was going to death warp as soon as I got that broadsword. So it surprise attacked me, sent me home, and it was sad times. But then I had money to get the keys back, so I was able to search then. But yeah, I was like 7 minutes in before I actually searched the treasury.
Yeah, I mean, I took a bit of time too. I got to 170 gold before I even went back in.
Yeah, I think I was able to buy 3 keys, so I was 260. I went to the North Zone and just started hurting freaking skeletons and wolves pretty quickly.
Well, Thilo, the one thing that everybody had to say is you paid for your ghetto grind there in Rimmildar with the unfortunate death off your 3rd time in trying to go for that broadsword after you picked up the half plate.
Yeah, well, but I also got my comeuppance by critting the metal slime the next time when I went to go get that broadsword.
Very true. And in fact, all of our runners tonight managed to take down a metal slime tonight.
Well, GG's Thilo and Angel. Good luck on the next round, and thank everybody for putting this on. It's always a fun time. Summer tournament's a blast, and then we'll do it again in the winter.
Indeed. So, with all that being said, final thoughts this evening as far as this race and with the last little bits of things you guys have going on.
I'm going to say GG to DK. I have trash talked him all week, partially because I assumed I wouldn't be able to trash talk after this series. even though he has had a bad experience with me in the tournament, there is not a single player that terrifies me more to go up against. So the fact that I've had the fortune against him I've had is just blind luck. I mean, as you said, if he found Caitlyn, I would have been destroyed here. So just DK, and then yeah, I'm excited to move on to the next round. I was not expecting this to happen.
Only thing I have to say is, good job, Thilo, putting DK on ice for those couple days. Get him, get him all worn down real quick, so you can take him out for me. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, we do appreciate it. Thank you guys for an amazing race tonight, and congratulations and good luck in the rest of the tournament. We are going to be heading over to Speed Gaming, who is doing a 2024 Chrysalis tournament, so that'll be entertaining to watch, guys. As always, from here in the booth, I want to thank my co-commentator Billick here for chilling out with us tonight and kind of helping me with the commentary. High Spirits for putting on the restream, and RG and Shahaley for doing the tracking once again. Other than that, though, guys, appreciate everybody. It's going to be a fun time over at Speed Gaming. We still have more DWR coming. We have the rest of the tournament. Have fun, guys. We'll see you again on the next stream.